It is officially summer. Hot and humid. You guys ready for another garden tour? Because here we go. Lots of traffic. Okay, I look hot and sweaty because I am hot and sweaty. I've just been out doing some work in the garden. Someone's getting bloody murdered. Anyway, I'm gonna start here in like my rose garden area because I just recently added some new plants, and I planted some of the plants that I had waiting like forever, since I'm talking like last year, waiting to get planted. So I'm glad I finally did that, and I'll take you around the rest of the garden. We have a bunch of like Oakleaf hydrangeas in bloom. Beautiful. The veggie garden is starting to put on some new growth, including some of the seeds that I planted, and we'll check out some other things. So I'm really loving this space right in here. The Veronica, this plant right here just glows. I love this plant. This is great. I do have some pansies or violas still going. That is a much more blue color in person than it is on camera. It's a shame because the true color is very beautiful. So I got some things that are gonna pop up in here still, but then I'm just gonna step up here, and I got this beautiful heuchera with some verbena, some salvias in here, and that is a, oh, this little guy isn't looking too hot. That's a geranium, a white geranium, but ooh, that's the Oakleaf hydrangea, one of them. Okay, these guys get like a brilliant red in the fall. And right back here I got some praying mantis on that leaf, if you could see him. He's still a baby. I got tons of them. I had tons of eggs like everywhere. This pot here, I got a bunch of coleus. This one is kind of lagging in growth. This one is really robust and doing great, along with this one here. I love that color. And then I have this colocasia right here with the near black leaves and that veining, the lime green veining. It looks more contrasty in person than in camera. This is I had a Japanese maple here. It did not survive, but I have this Rose of Sharon, and I'll show you the colors for it. Like, it's a multicolored one with the whites, the pinks, the blues. I got this on clearance last year, and I was thinking about planting it, but I think I'm gonna move it up to this driveway area right up on top of that retaining wall. And another plant that I will put in its place is this, has gorgeous blooms in the summer, or actually early spring, I should say. And that plant is called, hold on, I gotta think of it. Yeah, it's called nine bark, gingerwine nine bark, or any of the nine barks. They have the dark foliage, and then they have these start off like light pink blooms in clusters, and then they open it turns to white, and it's a stunning plant. So I think I'm going to put that over there. And also I think I could use some dark foliage over in this area. I don't have any. I like my dark foliage, and I should get some. Alright, and back there's like a whole, but it just looks like a little wild meadow with grasses. There are some flowers that will be blooming shortly that will be coming up there. I got some penstemon in here. Look at this brilliant like lavender color on that dark foliage. Isn't that such a pretty plant? This is called onyx penstemon. Right beside it is an Oakleaf hydrangea. Oh, and sometimes when they're stressed, we've been in a drought, they actually turn a color. This is the color that they're turning. And it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain, guys. Like, we've been waiting for it. So here it is. But I'm just gonna finish this section right up, and I'm gonna get my umbrella. This is a magnolia tree. It's an evergreen magnolia. I can't believe that. It has a beautiful, look at this bud. It's gonna bloom white. Like the bloom will be as big as my hand. So, and I stuck in some evergreens right in here. And I've got to finish mulching and all that stuff. My little seating area. I like that I put the pots right here. You're gonna see a bunch of like this stuff laying around because I've been mulching or weeding, and I just didn't go around and pick it up yet. Ooh, look at the Veronica and the viburnum together. The Veronica is this beautiful. It's better than a salvia in my opinion, because salvia tends to split. Veronica tends to stay upright. So I feel like it's a very underrated plant. Pollinators love it. This is the brandywine viburnum. All these like little white petals or white flowers here will turn into berries that will be pink and blue. So it's 2 of them on the same one, and it's really neat. All right, I'm getting a little wet here, but a lovely peach tree right here. It's a miniature one. And let's go up these stairs. If I get a little wet, it's okay. This was a clematis I had on both sides of this arbor here. Look at that, beautiful. This is just like some late blooms coming out. So, but yeah, it lines this whole arbor. And I got some roses coming in. These are drift roses. Okay, now this isn't in the prime, but I mean, there's still more buds coming. Like, this is just gonna be a non-stop bloomer. Very reliable plant. And then right up here I have this gorgeous limelight hydrangea. I pruned it into like a shrub with like multi-trunks. Oh, that's gonna be cool. And right along here I have on these trellises some, let me get up here, because they're not blooming, but they're about to bloom. This is the James Galloway climber, and they will be blooming shortly. They're just babies. And just in between each one I have some butterfly bushes, and they are budded up and they're going to be blooming soon too. Oh, and did you notice? I got my boxwoods in, all but 2. But I made progress, okay? Progress counts. Yeah, this is another drift rose. This is a different type, but like, yeah, this is a fresh bloom right here. Very beautiful. Very soft colors. Lots of buds on it. It actually stopped raining, so I don't have to run inside, which is nice. Another climber back there. And I got some roses there. Ooh, hold on. This one will be opening soon. Got some buds on here. Nice. I did not plant these up this year. It's just, you know, escaped me. That's fine. Some more roses here. I don't see any buds on these, so I don't know what's going on here, but maybe something will produce. And this is a pink blooming knockout rose. It has tons of blooms. These are pretty reliable too. See, it's like starting to, like, we've been in a drought, right, for a while. Oh, sorry, hold on. This is another rose right back in here. It will bloom white. I think this is called Earth Angel. I think, I don't know, but it's very fragrant. It's from Heirloom Roses. Oh, and right back here, I just transplanted this. I literally just put this in the ground before I picked up the camera. That is the ginger wine 9 bark. And I really wanted it there because it has that weeping form, and yeah, I really wanted like a darker foliage up here, and I got it. So, oh, yeah, but this is it. Oh yeah, my poor little boxwood didn't make it right there, but just what it is. Hey, I'm working on my yard, you know, it's always a work in progress. Oh, I gotta get my drink here. Love my little hammock. I gotta get a new one. It's all broken. I like overwore it. I'll put it that way. You see that hole? I still lay on it, but probably shouldn't. This is the lavender that I got from Hope Hill Lavender Farm, which I will be visiting probably tomorrow if the weather is decent. If not, I'll just have to wait till next week. But this is their English lavender. This is like the only plants Yeah, the only type of lavender that ever comes back for me, and they always say they're perennials in the area, is the stuff that I buy from Hope Hill Lavender Farm. Like all this other like big box store, even like local nurseries, their stuff doesn't come back for me. But Hope Hill Farm, I got a few of these around, so they're just super reliable. And ooh, I just do that and I could, I love it. And so this was like a newish flower bed in here. This is along my driveway. It probably looks really weedy, but there's actually a lot of flowers coming up. I planted a bunch of zinnia seeds right in here, and then right in the back, sunflowers. That way there's kind of like still some block, you know. I don't want to look at the neighbor's property. This is another rose. I'll bloom soon. And these were the evergreens. The oh, what are they called? I forget. Oh, now it's really starting to rain. Got these crab apples. Beautiful flowers, and they're getting their little berries on them. Cute. But again, I have the zinnias in the front, and then the sunflowers in the back. And a beautiful, look, this is Veronica right here. Beautiful plant. All right, and up my driveway here, I have these, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm still doing this tour. I have these vanilla strawberry hydrangeas on standard. They're budding up and they're getting ready to bloom. Standard just means it's in the shape of a tree. Hydrangeas are usually a bush, but they train them into a tree. Let me just run up here. Okay, so yeah, I got some climbing roses. Oh yeah, a lot of these are done blooming, but there's kind of the idea of what the blooms are for this climbing roses. I have them lined against the fence. They're babies, so you know, another 2 years or so they'll be really popping. Okay, oh gosh, goodness gracious, I really gotta weed this. I don't know how that left me, but I got some hydrangeas up here, soft. One's blooming, beautiful. Always very reliable. Oh, and look at this baby hosta. Oh, it's not baby hosta. I just want to call it baby though. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And I got a hydrangea blooming. My mop had hydrangea. It's beautiful. And blue too. You gotta change the soil for it to be blue or pink. And these are my baskets that I have lined against here. I have this purple verbena and then this white geranium, and I definitely need to go in now and get my umbrella because it is raining pretty decently now. But anyway, okay, hold on. Okay, this is actually an invasive flower, but isn't it beautiful? Beautiful. Okay. And I got like a whole bunch of zinnias growing back there and stuff. Oh, so cool. It's gonna be so pretty in another month. And my veggie garden, but I gotta get my umbrella. Okay, I got my umbrella. So let's go back over to the veggie garden and I shall show you what's going on over there. This is my first year like ever attempting veggies or fruits. Over here along this like wired fence I have peas. Ooh, and they need a good watering. Yeah. Oh, but they're producing. Yay! I got peas. I love peas. Dill is in the background there. I just actually transplanted that. Oh, look at this, is gonna go to seed. Ooh, pretty. And then all right here, these are beans. Right in here. Nice. It's gonna be raining for like the next few days, so when it stops raining, I'm gonna come out and weed a lot more. And then in the front, I have these peppers. This one's doing great. I mean, look, I got a little pepper. Cool. I'm so excited. Again, this is my first time doing stuff, so. Over here's the cucumbers. I don't see anything popping up yet. Like, these vines are supposed to crawl over the, this little bean house, we call it, right? I put a chair and stuff in there because it'll get shaded, which I thought would be nice. So, I'll have to check on the growing habits of this to make sure, like, let's see. Yeah, see, this is what I do. Put cucumber and then I put like the empty seed packet up there so I could read more about it later. I know it's upside down for you guys, sorry. But yeah, I gotta see what's going on with these. Because if they're not gonna germinate, then I gotta get something else. My tomatoes are doing great. Wow, and I started some of these from seed. Yeah, I started these ones that these that I'm showing you right now from seed. So I'm very happy about that. I also have some basil growing. I did buy that at the store, so. Oh yeah, and those bushes right over there are strawberries. I really get them from my bunny. I feed my bunny Zeke. Yeah, and these tomatoes over here, they're a different type. I bought those at the store, so they're a little further along. Oh, it's not raining anymore. Okay, yeah, see, I got some tomatoes. Yay! And something fun that I'm trying is this banana plant. I'm in Pennsylvania, and I'm growing a banana plant. It won't last over the winter, obviously. It's a tropical plant. I'm on the tropics. But that'd be cool to try out. I usually, yeah, sorry, I know this is kind of like grotesque or whatever, but we're going to put pavers down so this could be a proper seating area. I usually put cardboard all the way over here and just take it up as I start gardening in this area, or my mom does. She's usually the one that does the veggie stuff. Okay, and this is like the little entrance, right? I got these little, these were left over, but I got these neat little salvias and marigolds that are going to be popping up here, and I think that's just going to be so darling. Yeah, there's the bean house. Okay, that's cute, right? It's cute. Very cottagecore, I guess, if that's the term for it nowadays. Okay, and right over here, ooh, this is like the oldest, most mature bush. I kind of just cut through the garden there. The Oakleaf hydrangea right here. Beautiful blooms. The leaves are like that oak-shaped leaf. That's where it gets its names. And then you have the panicle hydrangeas. Ooh, that one's big. Nice. It's a beautiful plant. And then it has like that cinnamon colored bark that peels. It's neat. It's different. And oh my word, my plum tree that I got last year is like doing so well. I did not expect it to go this well. I'm actually gonna have to cut a little bit like right here, so we have room for the walking path down below. But I don't see any like buds for, I don't know anything about really farming, and I really need to get myself up to speed with it. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. Right. Oh, and the Brunnera is doing fabulous. Like, this is a more mature Brunnera than what I showed you earlier. Isn't that just a stunning plant? This is more lavender that I got from Hope Hill Lavender Farm. And it's going to be bursting in like another 2-3 days, especially when we get the rain and then it gets sunny out. Lovely. Some Veronicas and like the most happiest little violet or pansies ever. Look at that. They're just like a big bundle of joy. I got some sunflowers growing in here, self-seeded. I got also some of these coneflowers that I will be digging up and relocating. Okay, what is going on here with my cis plum? It kind of got like smushed, right? Looks like it's smushed. Huh. I don't want it to be smushed. Come on. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, I got so much honeysuckle back there that I need to really, really get a hold on and eradicate. And I got a cat. Is that Hummy? Are you Hummy? You're Hummy. Hi, baby. Say hi. Hi to the friends. Meow. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me, I need to get my umbrella. You're getting your dirty paws all over it, goofball. Okay. Yeah, and this is like where they dug up for the... If you guys have been on my channel, you know what this is. This is the water line that they dug up and replaced. It went through the fence up to the street behind it. So it was a long way. Oh, I can't wait for this to start growing. I mean, it's just kind of been at that height for a little while. It needs heat. Like, we've only been like maybe 83 as a high. It's hot, but that's not like, some of these plants really need to get going. Here's some more lavender. Ooh, loving it. I think I might try to propagate some. And look at these bleeding hearts. They just keep coming. And you could just trim them back, right? Like trim like some of the dead ones. And like just more just keep coming. It's amazing plant. And look, all this new growth, like the lighter color green is all new growth. Wonderful plant. Oh, and this is another plant that I started from seed that's kind of like now everywhere. This is Verbascum. Beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful biennial. Pollinators love it. In the morning, these will be covered in blooms, but I like those tall spires of blooms right there. Look at that. Oh, and then we have some liatris back here that's going to be blooming too. So I like that with the white and the purple. The liatris is purple, so that'll be very beautiful. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. All right. Where are we at? Where are we at? Gotta get my umbrella. I got wet and it didn't even rain that much. Some more sunflowers. I got sunflower seeds popping up everywhere and it's great. Got tons of coneflowers. This is like the native coneflower. You could tell because it has that narrow petal to it. I have like some other ones that are not native, but like this is the one that's native. So if you could grab it, grab it. I got a hollyhock here. Lots of blooms that'll come on it. Some bee balm. It already has some signs of powdery mildew, but this is another plant that would just, pollinators would just love. Yeah, got a bunch of more cone flowers. And then, ooh, I got this starting to bloom. This is the, ooh. Right down here, you see that color? This is the butterfly bush. And, oh, that's, you know, I didn't even think about it, but that color on the butterfly bush. And then I just planted these impatiens down here. Like, they were just on sale, and I was like, you know what, this area needs some pop of color. And this is what they are. And then I have these astilbes. Oh, I'm loving that color. Ooh, beautiful. Another, like, hydrangea. This is in the bush form. This is, again, a strawberry vanilla. It has those red stems to it, all budded up. And again, it just like repeats itself over here. And gotta check out these pots that I have right here. Beautiful blooms. Oh, this is lovely. They did really well this year. Really well. This is a I gotta deadhead some of these when I see them. Yeah, I hate it when it gets wet and then the sun comes out and it kind of burns the buds. Anyway, this is a dahlia, and it does have a beautiful color. If you could kind of see the yellows and like the dark pinks, almost red. I only got one in there. It's really bushing out. I got these on clearance at Walmart for like $2 in the beginning of the year. They had dahlias out before it was even like the end of our frost date. And behold, we got a frost. And behold, they lost plants. So, oh, and in this tall pot here, this alyssum, like seriously, I put this in and it was like a little plug. Like it probably was only like maybe like this much, like the cup of my hand. And this alyssum is trailing over. I do have this coral colored geranium in it, and this, well, you can kind of see, it kind of looks like an orchid. It's beautiful, Angelonia. And then this dark colored coleus. And I just, like, this is just stunning. I really should have picked up more. I got these in 6-packs. I should have picked up more. They would be great ground covers too. I used them before. And I have the same thing on this side. This side, I think it gets a little bit more shade, but yeah, that's kind of like the coral color of the geraniums. And you can kind of see the dahlia. This is like, yeah, that's really pretty. That's pretty. And then here we have another repeat of the plants. And in here I have this like tea garden going on, right? Like I have this barrel pot. And I have like a bunch of mint in here, lemon flavored herbs. And then over here I have like chocolate mint. Yeah, this is the chocolate mint right here. Ooh. Peppermint, and then the chamomile. So it'll be fun to make teas. Alright, where am I going here? I guess we'll just go right here. Again, more Veronica. Look at it up against the orange. I know it's kind of like Halloween fall slight like vibes, but this orange plant is actually for the monarchs. It is, Lord forgive me. And this orange plant is milkweed. That is specifically for the monarchs. I started that from seed too. So, but I don't mind the colors here. Some hydrangeas. Those are the same that's on top of my driveway that I previously showed you. And I still have some peonies blooming. Not a whole lot. Like, you know, they're pretty much expired. I don't expect them to bloom right now. But the peonies are still around and they still have a fragrance. And they're right below this gorgeous redbud tree. This forest pansy. Forest pansy has the dark leaves. Look at that. Look how like the leaves just cup the droplets of the rain. That's really cute. It's special. Those little things just make the garden special. Yeah, and that's filling out really nicely too. Lovely. And my hydrangea on standard that will be blooming in another month. I got some shade-loving plants tucked back there. Hostas, ferns, you know, all the good stuff. And this area right up here is going to be a major haul over. Those lilacs are dying. They're going. So I'm just going to be planting and weeding a lot. So it's going to be a fun new adventure. new flower bed. And this is kind of going where my roses and stuff were. I do have more garden to show you. Hear the birdies? It's always a pleasant sound. Alright, so actually I'm just going to run up here again real quick because I'm going to bring you into another garden. Oh, and the sun is shining. Okay, yeah, and just like to the right of this arbor that brings you down, I have some plants up here. Again, this is gonna go through a major overhaul. I am keeping all the evergreens where they are. This is a Scotch broom, and I got the azaleas, and I have the lemon cypress here. These are, all the evergreens are staying where they are. I actually picked up another one of these Scotch brooms on clearance. So that's what they look like. Hold on. They kind of look like little orchids. It's a beautiful plant. And it's evergreen. Like, who doesn't love that? So, yeah, I'm going to put that kind of like in this area here. I do have some roses on standard here. The knockout ones. Oh yeah, see? You can see the rose right there. But yeah, this whole area is just getting a major overhaul. Excited to try it out. Those lilacs, they're going. It's time. Oh, and look at this lovely, see, this is what it is right here, this little spire. This is the Verbascum. Yeah. And once they start going, they go. Beautiful flower. And this is a 9 bark. Beautiful plant. Beautiful. I love that weeping structure. And yeah, I got some lamb's ear. Honestly, like, that's such a beautiful contrast, that silver fuzziness with this type of a foliage. That's really pretty. Some Veronicas down there. Got some animals. Oh, and this is my biggest lavender plant right here. Oh, this is beautiful. There's so many like buds coming, and there's just, it's perfect. I love lavender. Love it, love it, love it. They haven't opened up yet. Oh wait, there's like just a few that may have. If you could see that, but beautiful plant. I'm still not sure what this is. I think this is some type of Verbascum, because I have another one in the other garden, and I'm just like puzzled, but I'm keeping it here. I forget what it is. Some very tall sunflowers. Great. Ooh, look at the heads on that one. Yeah, can't wait to see those pop. And then just, okay, yeah, so like right down here, just for a point of reference, we just went through this garden. And that's the red bud. That's a pile of weeds I got thrown away. So yeah, just point of reference. And here is some more. I really want to get some pictures and post it for you guys of all the pollinators in the morning. This is just covered in it. Beautiful dianthus, pink cushion that I could probably cut back. I still like the spent blooms on it. Oh, it's kind of neat. Lamb's ear. And I popped in some salvias, some annuals. They will go pop soon. I'm surprised the pansies are still kicking it here, because this is a really hot area. Lovely petunia here. That's definitely more of a fall color, but whatever. Oh, my bee balm's blooming. Yeah, that's a lovely, it's like the smaller compact ones. Oh, that just had to open up. Some coneflowers. Alright, and I got a bunch of Veronica back here. I didn't even realize it was back here, but I need to divide this up, and that's great. More free plants. I have these lilies. They got really hit with the drought, so their foliage isn't looking the greatest, but the blooms, they'll be opening very shortly. They are stunning. And my smoke bush. Guys, I thought this was dead. I thought this was dead. I was about to dig it up and everything. I cut it all the way to the ground. And then like the next time I came out with the shovel, it was like 4 inches of growth on it. I was like, oh, cool. So if this still is alive. Like obviously I'm just gonna leave it there because I really want, I mean it'll get like 6-7 feet high, so it'll be nice to fill in this whole area here. And back behind it I got a bunch of self-seeding sunflowers. Fun. And this is a hydrangea, getting little buds on it. Yeah, and I gotta show you this. This is Hydrangea, right? They have like unique flowers, very drought tolerant. And right here, I forgot I planted like sedum. Or no, I forgot I planted the Hydrangea. And then I put sedum over it. So they're like competing for space. But I have other areas where the sedum is, and I'm just gonna like pop it around and make it kind of look like this Hydrangea is coming out from the sedums. Like I think that would be so cool. Yeah. That's it. Got my little bunny statue in there. Actually, I'm gonna go feed Zeke some beet leaves. I think he deserves that. I'm gonna put that on camera too. So if you guys wanna watch my bunny, keep going. But if you don't wanna watch Zeke eat, he's so cute, you should watch him. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, hit subscribe. I try to do a garden tour once a month, or I'm sorry, once a week. So during the growing season, and so far so good. And I do a bunch of different garden content. I have indoor house plants, and yeah, so make sure you hit subscribe if that's something that you vibe with. All right, well, thank you all for watching, and happy planting. Bye. All right, I'm gonna take a leaf for my Zeke, my bunny. One leaf is good for him. Yeah. Hey, Zeke baby. Oh my goodness, you made a mess. Where you going, baby? Hi. Say hi to the friends. Ooh, it's a beet leaf, baby. I don't think you ever had a beet leaf. You can't eat them though. They're good for you. Here, put them on the ground. Good boy, baby Zeke. Good boy. Say bye.